Hey guys, it's the beginning of the month. I know last month was kind of a short vlog. I tried to extend it a little bit at the end so it wouldn't be so short for you guys. But it's the beginning of this month. I'm going to try to make it a little bit longer with crafts that I'm doing. So I tried getting into crochet in the beginning of the year and I kept failing at it horribly. And I stopped for a couple of months because I was just not doing anything for a couple of months. I wasn't painting, I wasn't writing much, I wasn't crocheting, I wasn't sewing. I was just not doing a lot of things for a couple of months. And then I decided to get back into it because my roommate is a big crocheter. She does a lot of projects. And I was like, you know what? I want to do that too. I really want to. So I crocheted a jellyfish. It doesn't have eyes. Usually I like to make things with eyes, but I don't have any like small beady eyes for crocheting projects yet. I have some for sewing projects, and they're reptilian like eyes where they're like slits. So I didn't want to use it for a jellyfish. I bought them for dragons that we were making when we were sewing, and I haven't used many of them. I gotta find the rest of them. I think they're upstairs somewhere. I just need to find eyes for other projects, cute projects. And I found some and I put them on my wish list on Amazon. Not asking for you guys to purchase them for me. I'm just put them on there so that I know what I want to get eventually. I make the wish list for myself to remember what I want to get, but also for you guys because I used to get letters from you guys on occasion when I used to have a P.O. box. And now I can't really receive letters because I don't have a P.O. box. So I have my wish list on here so that you guys can send me items if you want. And I think that when you're purchasing the item, you can send me a little letter addressed to me. And I think you can write down whatever you want. I think you can. I could be wrong. No one has really written down on the letter or the note little thing yet, other than I hope you enjoy kind of situation. So that's why I have my wish list on here to begin with, because I know you guys used to like sending me letters and stuff. And yeah, and I made a jellyfish. My roommate pointed out that the head of the jellyfish may be inside out. Leave it to me to do something like that. But I followed the tutorial completely. I followed it on YouTube. So if it looks inside out, it's probably because I did something wrong. But it was my first like little crochet project that I did. I was practicing magic circles and single crochets for a little bit, and I was like, you know, I'm going to try doing a project with what I've known so far, and that was single crochet and magic circle stuff. So I don't know half double crochet, double crochet. I don't know any of that stuff yet, but I'm going to learn it eventually in the future, hopefully with beginner videos, because I can't learn from reading something. I have to learn from watching something. I have got started on that, and right now I'm working on my book information. You can't see it good. Yeah, I don't really want you to see it. It's kind of a surprise kind of situation. I finished editing my 4th draft of my book, Fate. I just have to find an editor now. It could cost me up to $1,000 to get an editor, and that's not including the book cover I have to get too. It will cost that much because a lot of times editors count how many words that you have into their how much they cost to edit your your book. And I have 83,000 words in my book. When I had 79,000 words, I looked up a one editor. Not saying that all editors are like this. I don't remember how much she costed, but I remember it was close to $1,000 for me to edit my book if I were to go with that company. So I really want to publish my books, but I want to make sure it's edited properly so I don't get crazy feedback about just typos that I have. I want to write out all the typos that I can with a professional helping me through it. So when you're criticizing me, you're at least criticizing me for the book, not the typos. I don't think I have a lot of typos. I did 4 drafts of it. I went up to 83,000 words, and I edited it in Grammarly and Pro Writing Aid. I hired good and bad things about Grammarly, and I only heard that recently after I almost finished my book. I was at 179 pages, at 188, and then I heard that Grammarly is not that great. But it's a iffy program to use depending the person. A lot of people don't like it on the groups that I follow on Facebook, but they like Crochet. And Crochet is okay if you buy the premium. So I haven't bought the premium because I can't afford that stuff. I think it's like 30 bucks a month. But I've been using the free versions of it. So the editing could be a lot better, I'm sure. But until I can afford an editor, I won't be able to publish my book. So I'm working on the second book out of 4 books I plan on for the series. And I'm not very far in it. I only wrote a full page. I'm going to cover the name because the name kind of gives away some of the story. So right here is the main page that I've written so far for book 2. It's on front and back. It's not a lot. It doesn't have anything great in it other than like some news articles about what's going on in the book so far. And I hope it's gonna be good. Book 2 is gonna be one of those in the book series that's gonna be like kabam kind of situation. Shit's going down in it. Same thing's gonna happen in book 3 and book 4, but I have yet to plan out fully book 3 and book 4 yet. It might just be a 3-book series for all I freaking know, but I want it to be a 4-book series from what I have planned for the name. The name all fits together. The books are all gonna fit together. So it's gonna be Fate something something something, and it's gonna like add up to a full name of situation. Not like I don't know, like Twilight, the New Moon and Eclipse and Breaking Dawn. How it doesn't really kind of add up into one name, but mine will add up into one name. At least I hope so. That's why I need to have 4 books. But I do have notes on my computer for those books, for 4 books. It gets shorter for each book continuously on. So I had a lot of notes for book 1. Book 1 is done. Just need an editor. Just need to publish. Book 2, I'm working on, has lots of notes, has 19 pages of notes in it. That may not seem a lot, but I think it's 19. Let me pull it up. 20 pages of notes in it. And third book has, it will tell me eventually, 17 pages, more than I thought it had. And book 4 has 5. That's telling you something. Book 4 was going to be a lot bigger than I anticipated, but I changed a lot from it. I took a lot out for reasons that I'm not going to talk about. Just know that it's good for the book. I promise. Good for me too, because of reasons that I can't talk about. But I will try to post more things about my book on my Patreon. I failed at it for a small time because honestly I kept forgetting my days. And I wanted to mostly post and submit things about my book on Wednesdays, which was my day off, and I thought that that would be a really good idea. But then I realized my husband was, well, I didn't realize, I already knew my husband was off on Wednesdays. And I didn't realize how much of a nuisance he would be. I'm not saying he's annoying. Well, sometimes he's annoying. When our husband's annoying sometimes. He wants a lot of attention when he's home from work. So I have to give him a lot of attention. Like back rubs and run my fingers through his hair. He just likes that stuff. He likes that a lot. He even said in the beginning of the relationship that's what he mostly wants in a relationship. Which is totally fine with me when I'm not doing something. If you get my gist. Like, I'm always doing something. I am the type of person who, when I'm watching a movie, I have to be writing, listening to YouTube or something, or drawing or crocheting. I have to be doing something at the same time. I can't be sitting still. So even when I'm playing video games, I'm watching videos on the game itself to help occupy me from being distracted so I don't get up and do other things. It is a problem, especially when I'm playing on my computer, a game on my computer, because then I'm like, okay, I have to get up like every time the new day comes by on the game. Like Coral Island, you go to sleep and then there's a new day. Like Stardew Valley. I have to get up every single time there's a new day and just do something really quick and then sit back down. I just can't sit still. I don't know if it's an ADD thing or an ADHD thing, or if it's borderline, I don't know, but it's just something I've always done. I have to multitask. That's all I'm going to say for now for this part of the vlog. It's already 12 minutes long. Excuse me. It's already 12 minutes long, and I don't want to make it too long because my camera's dying. But I wanted to update you guys a little bit of what's going on, what I'm doing, and what I'm working on. So I haven't been vlogging much for this month like I did last month. Honestly, I've been doing nothing much other than crocheting in this entire month. Very slowly, mind you, because I'm still an amateur. But I made things, guys. Look at my octopus. Isn't he cute? But yeah, I made a couple things. These are supposed to be jellyfish, but I'm gonna mix up the tentacles next time. Maybe make them a different color instead of blue. But I did make things. These are leaves, strands of leaves. Don't know if you can tell. But I've been crocheting, and that's mostly what I have. I've been doing it very slowly because, like I said, I'm an amateur. And it's been fun because it's been distracting me. But the saddest thing is, although it's been distracting me and I haven't been eating that much, I've gained weight. I haven't been working out because, like I said, I mentioned last month that I messed up my side over here. It still hurts, but not nearly as bad as it was. Like, it was bad. Like, every time I would get up, I was limping. Bad. Now it just hurts on occasion. But I'm gonna start working out again today. Today's Thursday. I know it's a little like off on a day to start working out again. But I really want to get back into working out because now that I weigh 156, I'm tired of that. I don't want to weigh that. I used to weigh 110. That's the average weight for me. Is actually the average weight for me from my size is actually 95 to 110. So in between then, that is what I'm supposed to weigh, because I'm 5'0", sometimes 4'11", depending who's measuring me. But I'm gonna start eating healthy again. I bought some healthy food for me this next 2 weeks, and just stay off of soda. I've been drinking a lot of soda again. I've been basically failing my yearly goals that I set for myself in the beginning of the year. I've been failing them horribly, terribly, like so badly. Like not one of my goals has been, just none of them have been good. I've been doing a terrible job, and I shouldn't be laughing about it, but that's how I handle the nervousness. And I just don't know where to start, and I figured, well, if I'm going to start anywhere, it might as well just be today. Because usually people are like, I'm not going to start until the beginning of the year, or the beginning of the month, or the beginning of the week. And I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting any more time. I'm fed up. I'm done. Let's see, what else? I haven't been working. I finished my book. I just need an editor. I'm pretty sure I already told you guys that. I gotta work on the second book because I'm sure after when you self-publish, you should try to get your second book out soon after the first one is published so that people stay on to your book series. It's the same thing with book 3 or book 4 if you're writing those two. So I'm supposed to be writing book 2 right now, but like I said, all I've been doing is crocheting. I had no inspiration to write my book, this book particularly. I've been wanting to write my fantasy book because although I've been watching a lot of zombie films lately, I've been wanting to write fantasy, like with elves and dragons and etc. I don't know how that implicates each other, but it does somehow. I do have a zombie book I want to work on eventually, so it's not like I don't have something like that I could work on, but I don't want to work on that. I want to work on my fantasy book, and my fantasy book is huge. I have 2 of them, and both of them are going to be series. So there's going to be one book that's going to be a series, and another book that's going to be a series, and both are in the same universe. So I'm trying to make a history of the universe, so that, just a small history of the universe, like a very, like, thin layer, so that I have an idea what the characters have gone through, because one of the main characters is a goddess. So she's been living for a very, very long time, and she might reference certain wars or political things going on that happened in the past. She might mention that type of stuff. So I have to come up with those things so she would reference them, because why wouldn't she reference them when she's talking to other older beings? I don't know. Just a lot of work to do. And I don't know if I'm going to be filming any more vlog after this, because, like I said, I've just been crocheting, like, a lot. I haven't been painting. I haven't been doing much of anything else but crocheting. Not even on Between Monsters and Men. Sorry, guys, on that matter. Mainly because Between Monsters and Men, if you follow me here from there, our roommate's sister is down to visit for 2 months, and when she's down, she plays with the kids, and the kids get really loud when they play. So I haven't been able to do voiceovers at all. And I'm not upset about it. I just wish there was some quiet time occasionally, and there isn't. And that sucks. But I am able to work on notes for other scripts if I want to. I just haven't, because, like I said, I've been crocheting. Haven't been wanting to do anything else. And I've been mostly crocheting, other than wanting to do it because I haven't been feeling well. My stomach's been upset, like, for the last 2 weeks. And I hurt my side, as I mentioned in the last vlog. So every time I stand up or breathe sometimes, it hurts. So I haven't been doing much of anything else. But that's all that I have to say, and I think I wanted to mention to you.